Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all doing well and staying safe at home. So, in Max, this is what section this is. You all remember this is what section? So, this is your mathematics section, right? So, in our regular class, till why we have completed? We have completed till cube and its cube root. You all have completed your notes, right? Good. So we are under the new topic. Before I start the topic, you have your books, everyone, right? Take your book, page number 84. What is the heading that? Algebra. Under the heading you are going to learn algebraic expressions and identities. Okay. What is the heading? Algebraic expressions and identities. What do you mean by expressions? Once I say you the expression, you will say facial expressions, right? No. So in Max, expressions will be somewhat different. Okay. I'll explain you what you mean by expression. Okay. So expressions will follow the three cases. Okay, ma? Expressions will follow the three cases. That is variable, coefficient, constants. Okay. What is that? Variable, coefficients, constants. Okay. Let me tell you what you mean by expressions. Okay. I'll give you an example for expression. 12x plus 3 is an expression. Then 4 plus 2 is an expression. For example, 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. You all know. So this is called as an equation. Okay, this is called as an equation. Whenever you have an equal to sign over there, that is called as an equation. When you don't have any equal to sign, 4 plus 2 means that is equal to, this is an expression. Clear? So whenever you have an equal to sign, that is called as an equation. Whenever this is called as an expression. 4 plus 2 is also an expression. 6 is also an expression. Okay, ma? So I'll tell you. Listen here. This 12x plus 3. Okay, 12x plus 3. This x is called as an variable. Variable is nothing but an alphabetic letters. Okay, variables that denotes what is an alphabetic letters. You all know A to Z. That is okay. Whether x is also an alphabetic, right? Alphabetic letters only, no x. So x is an variable. Okay. Nearby the variable, what is the term here you have? Near the x, what is the term you have here? This is called as an coefficient. Clear? So x is called as the variable and 12 is called as the coefficient. And see here, what is this? This is plus sign, you all know, right? So this is the mathematical operation. Mathematical operation means what, ma? You all know mathematical operation. So this is plus, and see here, this is what number? 3. A number without a variable. You have a variable. You have here any variable. That is what you mean by variable. X, Y, Z or something else. You don't have anything, right? That is when you have no variable. That is considered to be a constant. Clear? You have an idea about that? Variable, coefficients and constants. Clear about that? Now listen here. 4x plus y. Here x is called as a variable. Then what about y? Y also called to be a variable. Very good. Okay. Then this 4 is called as what? 4 is called as a coefficient. Okay. What is the coefficients of y? Oh, there is no number, right? So why don't have any coefficient? You all know whenever you don't have a number, can I consider here it is a 1? So the coefficient of y is what, ma? 1. Okay. So 1 is the coefficients. Now I'll ask you, what is the coefficient of x? X is a variable and 4 is the coefficient. So y is a variable and 1 is the coefficient. Clear? You all clear about variables and coefficients? Now I'll give you one question. I'll ask you one question. 2x plus 3y plus 4. You want to give me the answer. What are the variables here? Variables. What are the variables here? X comma y is an variable. Correct? What is a coefficient here? Coefficient over here. 2 comma 3 is a coefficient. And what is this 4? What is the 4 you called as? That is called as a constant. Why do you call that term as a constant? Tell me, why do you call a term as a constant? So since it doesn't have any variable, it doesn't have any x terms or y terms or something else. Okay, so it is called as a constant. So constant term doesn't contains a variable. Clear ma? So these are called as an expression. Expressions will have a constant, a variable or both. Okay. Definition. And this is your first heading. Have you see 84 page number? An algebraic expression is a combination of a constant or variable or both connected by a mathematical expression. That is nothing but combination. Combination of a constant. You have a constant here, constant, or else a variable you have. You all have a variable here. Yes, you have a variable. Then you have a constant here. You have a constant and coefficients you have. So these are called as an expression. An algebraic expression is a combination of a constant or variable or both connected by a mathematical operator. Mathematical operator is nothing but this plus, minus, multiplication, into and division. Clear ma? So now next heading is term. What do you mean by term? See here, x plus, listen here, x plus 2y you have it. Okay, so how many terms are separated by plus? 2 terms. This is one term and this is one term separated by plus. So how many terms you have? 2 terms you have. Okay, each term is separated by a plus sign. This is one term plus this is another one term. Okay, clear? Now next one is like term, unlike term. When you say things are like, they will be equal, right? So I'll tell you an example. 2a, 4a, variables should be equal. At that, whenever the variables are equal, at the time you can say that it is a like term. No need to consider about the numbers. Okay, so you have to just consider about the variable only. You no need to consider about the numbers, just you have to consider about the variable only. So a and a, this is your like terms. Another one example, anyone can give you me an example? A square, 2a square plus 1a square. This is also an like terms. Since variables, you have the same variables. Unlike terms is very simple. When they are not same, you will say it as an unlike. Yes. So 2a comma 4b, whether they are like terms, whether they are like. No, why it is not like? Since the variables are different. Now tell me whether this is a, I'll give you a question. You have to tell me whether it is a like term or not. Okay, I have given you 4 problems. You want to tell me this is a like term or unlike term. Tell me this is a like term or not. So it is an unlike term. Very good. So this is unlike or like? Unlike. So here this is like term. Why it is a like term? Since you have a same variable. Clear? So don't consider about the numbers. Okay, so this is called as a same variables you have, so it is a like term. Clear ma? Now like terms and unlike terms are clear. Now we are moving on to the polynomial. So polynomial has how many types? 3 types you have going to follow in 8th standard. Okay, monomial, binomial, trinomial. Monomial is nothing but very easy. Monomial will contain only one term. Mono means you all know mono means 1. Bi means 2. So only 2 terms it will contain. trinomial means it should contain 3 terms, only 3 terms. Okay, so once again I'll tell you: monomial, binomial, trinomial. What is it? Monomial, binomial, trinomial. Monomial you have only one term, binomial you have 2 terms, and trinomial you have 3 terms. Clear? Now in monomial I'll give you an example. Okay, monomial example. Monomial you have only one term only. So example: x comma 2x comma 3p q square. How many terms only you have? Only one term only. Already you know what you mean by terms, right? I have given you the example what you mean by terms, right? So you know this is the first term and this is your second term. So my monomial, how many terms you have? Only one term. These are the example: x, 2x, 3p q square. Then what else? Give me one example: 2, then 4, then 2p square, 4q square. These are some example for monomial. Now give me one example for binomial. Binomial, how many terms you will have? 2 terms. Clear? So x plus 2, then 4 plus 2, 5 plus 4x plus 2, 5x, 5y plus 3, then 2 plus 5x. These are some binomial expressions. Okay, how many terms you have? One term plus another one term. Here also one term plus another one term. Here also one term plus another one term. Here also one term plus another one term. So 2 terms you have. Clear? So now trinomial means very simple. It should contain how many terms? 3 different terms it will contain. Okay, so give me an example: 2x plus 5y plus 2. This is one example. How many terms you have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, then another one. One more example. Give me 2x plus 4y plus 13p. This is also an trinomial. Okay, because you have 3